Hey guys, what's up? Dark Skywolf coming at you with more Underground Garage. We're doing a audio test, shorter stream today, probably an hour, maybe two max. Probably only an hour. Trying to figure out why the last live stream kept cutting in and out. I don't know if this is going to be the same way or what's going on with it. So, did mess around in the settings a little bit. It might take us a couple of different test runs to figure out what's going on. But like I said, I have done some modifications. So hopefully this fixes it. I think one of the biggest issues is my noise reducer was on its highest setting. So that could have been an issue. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump into Underground Garage and get started with some of the new modifications we can do in game. I do have my racing Charger, but I'm gonna get another car just to kind of do some tests on. We got $92,000. As y'all know, I sold the Skyline last episode, so there's that. So let's head over to the junkyard and find us another car real quick. Just gonna get a little street ride. See what options we have over here. Wouldn't mind having like maybe the Eclipse, honestly. 'Cause I think I want a front wheel drive car for racing purposes because they seem to control better on this game than the rear wheel drive cars. And I'm going to where the old garage used to be, not where the new garage is. So let's head back this way. And let's be very careful not to slam our car into anything, because as we learned last episode, we can actually damage our cars beyond repair just driving to and fro from different areas on the map. Keep that in mind. Currently, I am driving mouse and keyboard, but I typically run the controller to drive, and then just use mouse and keyboard for everything else in the game.
I know here's a little messy, but do not be afraid, quoting angels.
There is a lot of frame issues in this area. All right, so we got a Supra, a Mustang, another Charger, and another Charger. Oof. I don't actually want any of those, if I'm being honest. Hmm. All right, now I'm getting the suggestion that the stream's current bitrate is higher. Hold up. Last one I was getting that it was lower, so maybe I went too high with the settings. We recommend that you stream bitrate of 2500 kilobits per second. Interesting. Stream's current bitrate is 10,100, but it's audio that was messing up. It wasn't the video. So let me pull this up on my phone and see how we're looking. I'm going to mute y'all for a minute so you don't have to listen to the background noise. Alright, we've almost got it. It does sound a lot better than the last one, but there is still a little bit of an issue. Um, I'm not sure if my gain level is too low, or if my microphone might be too high. Let me bump that down a little bit more. I think it's a mixture of, like, I'm using a Mano G1 caster that my PDX 200 microphone goes into, and I think the built-in software for the microphone is clashing with the software for the G1 Manocaster. I think what I might try to do is just remove the Mano G1 caster altogether at some point. Right now, I've got all my audio run through that, so that takes some time to reroute everything and hook everything back up. So I might do that before the next stream and test it with just the PD200 microphone. I mean, there's always the option of going back to my Astros, but the microphone's not as clear in those, so don't really want to do that if I don't have to. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump back in here. I think we're gonna go with the Mustang, just because it's the only other American muscle car here besides the Charger. Well, let's see what engine it has before I say that. Never mind, it's got an inline four, so we are not going with the Mustang. What's this got in it? That's got the V6 Ironheart. Hmm. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is go back to the garage, do a couple of jobs, and come back out here and see if
Don't
the
tell me
cars
you're
change.
scared of some junks there.
I know the cars change in game at the black market, so I'm assuming they would change at the junkyard as well. It might be a little twitchy. I am still using mouse and keyboard for driving right now, so keep that in mind. Just trying to avoid wrecking our cars, all. Now, I could, like, log off and log back in. That would automatically reset the junkyard, but I do want to see if it'll change without having to restart completely. Like I said, it happens in the black market, so you would think it would carry over to the junkyard as well. So what we're going to do is do these last two jobs we've got queued up. And then we will try running back over to the junkyard and see if the car switched. Let's start with the Hot Rider. Charger. It's a repair job. Let's see what we got to repair on this bad boy. Door, mirror right, and muffler. Oh, that's easy. Nice. An easy repair job right here. Take these mufflers tips off. And now remove the exhaust. Now I can run over to the table to repair it. Looks like the mirror is completely destroyed because we cannot repair it, so we are going to have to buy a new mirror, I think. Let me see. What was the mirror? So is sport right side. Right side sport. So this body, Hot Rider. We're looking at right side sport mirror. That's left. There we go. Cool. Go put this back together. There we go. Wait, what? Nope. Okay. Hmm. Oh, it's showing the other car. Okay, that's fine. I think I can just park this outside, right? No, we're gonna have to change manually what we're working on. So journal, job, repair job, track. All right, we gotta go through all these steps, even though technically we already did all this. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I see what's happening. It's clashing because I've got 2 repair jobs on tasks. So what I can do is go finish the skyline real quick. And then that will probably put me back on this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Seat, brake disc, AC compressor, engine cover left, and flywheel. Okay. Cover off. Take this brake disc off. Got pull transmission to get the starter disconnected. What was this? One of the V10s, right? Yeah. Here's the clutch. We're gonna have to take all this off. Okay. I mean, we gotta take all this off anyways because we gotta get down to the flywheel. All right, there's the flywheel. Gotta take the timing cover off to get to this thing. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering where that was. So there's that, and then last but not least, the seat. Can I get to that? I think it was this one, right? Nope, it's the other one. Okay. Hold up. What's going on here? What's going on here? I just need to take the seat out. There we go. Okay, I think everything can be repaired. I don't think anything was completely broken. Then after we do this job, I'm going to do another audio check, so I'll mute y'all guys for a minute. All right, well, I put this back together. I'm going to check on this audio. Alrighty. I mean, so far so good. Just hope that stays up. Other thing I'll have to test, um, is when I late night stream because I talk not as loud when I late night stream. So let me go ahead and jump in this car. Hopefully it'll update. Will not. Okay. Now, if I manually, it says move car to delivery zone. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, okay. We might stop by the junkyard after we drop off this car, or on the way to drop this car off, because it's actually pretty far out there. I don't know if it's in the right direction, though. I think it's in the wrong direction. I mean, we could just take the long way around. Let's do that. We'll take the long way around. See if we can go by the junkyard on our way to drop this car off. I know it's a little bit out of the way. But then if the cars haven't refreshed by now, I'm assuming I'm going to have to relog, would be my guess. We're just making sure the exhaust sounds good after we repaired it. That's all we're doing.
Just look out for the crane, okay?
Okay. Did lag, so hopefully that means it's loading in new cars. Yes. Okay. So now we've got a Mustang, oh, a Viper, and a Skyline. What engine does this Viper have in it? Got the V10. All right, I said I wanted a street car, but that's got the Hot Chatter V10. Okay, and what do these two have? Oh, it's a BMW, not a Mustang. Whoops. It's got the Hot Chatter V. All these have V10s? What about this Mustang? What's it got? You know, okay. So I haven't actually worked on the Ecleon H6 Gen 3 engine yet, so I might actually buy this guy just to check out that engine. And like I said, I did want it to be like a street car, so I could like see what other parts can be added if they added anything to like the trunk or anything. So yeah, we're gonna buy the Mustang. Let's go finish taking this car back to our customer. And let me see, we are at 22 minutes, 23 minutes. So let me change the volume on my controller or on my setup and see if it's still peaking for my late night streaming. So for this, we're gonna just up our gain, I think. Up my main microphone volume. And we'll see how that's working. All right, let's take this car to our customer now. Still 1,400 kilometers away, or 1,400 meters, sorry. Oh, this is not going to get us any closer. We're actually going to have to backtrack. Because we need to be on that bridge right there. This is kind of map exploration as well. I actually don't know if we can get on that bridge or not. It might still be closed off. No, I think we're good. It's actually a tunnel. Okay. Ah, nice. I didn't know there was a tunnel in this game. Cool. The sound doesn't change much when you're in the tunnel, though. That's kind of disappointing. That is kind of disappointing. But, again, game's still in early access, so... not everything's gonna be ironed out or perfect yet. Definitely can't go through there because we'll be running into the ocean. So we're gonna have to take the long way around. And then I believe this is the ramp down. Yes, this is the ramp down. I might have to up my gain on my microphone a little bit more. Nice. Another car down. So let's go fix our Mustang. Check out this engine that's in this thing. And while I do that, we'll up the gain at 25 minutes. We're going to open gain to full blast and try that. All right, so let's get the Mustang into the sandblasting station. And let's go sandblast all the parts on this vehicle. So let's see, shift, then let's click, and then hold. And there we go. What do we got? We got a red Mustang, it looks like. Ah, nice, nice. Not too bad. And then after we repair this Mustang in the sandblasting station, I'll move it over to the repair station while I do another microphone check. So I'll mute y'all guys while I'm doing the actual repairs on this thing. Nice. Everything's looking good. We can also see if we're still having the issue with the wheels not coming off while it's on the lift after using both sandblasting and repair station. So I did put in a ticket to the devs, and they did respond. So they are responding. So if you do have issues with this game and you're playing it currently, just let them know. They're pretty quick to respond. And I mean, all they really asked for was like what game edition I was running, and then asked me to upload a zip of the actual save folder so that they could kind of troubleshoot what was going on and see if they could figure out what the issue was. But like I said, I think they responded to me within like 24 hours. So pretty quick turnaround time, especially for a small development team like this game has. And I know, I think they've got 3 other games they also are working on. Storage Hunters is one of their biggest ones. If you play simulator games, you have probably played Storage Hunters. I actually have personally not played Storage Hunters, but I know a lot of simulation streamers who do. I think I repaired that already, yeah. Oh, does this thing have a supercharger on it already? Oh, this is the Ecleon engine. Okay. I forgot it was the Ecleon engine. I was thinking it's the V10. Interesting. Once I get all this red off, it'll be interesting to look at that engine, because that engine looks interesting to say the least. I don't know what an Ecleon H6 engine is exactly. I'm assuming, yeah, it's rear-wheel drive or possibly all-wheel drive. Not just rear-wheel drive. There's no parts coming off the transmission, so I don't think it's all-wheel drive. But also, I don't know if this game's programmed like that. It might not be. Interesting, the cams are on the sides of the engine. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen an engine that's like that. So I might have to do some research and see if there's actually an engine like that or if this is just something the devs made up to put into the game. I mean, all their engines are modeled after something. So I imagine this engine's no different. It's surely got to be modeled after something. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Kind of a bonus stream. We're doing some audio tests, so the audio's not working well, let me know. Like I said, been doing some tests. Now we're in the late night stream mode. So we don't wake up the dog or the wife if we're streaming late at night. Let's go ahead and shift repair so we can see what else we got left to fix. Man, there are a lot of parts on this engine, though. Alright, what's left? Just that belt. Is that it? Oh, belt, and I'm assuming a tensioner of some sorts? Guide rail, okay. I think. Okay, yep, there we go. That is all done. That is all done. Alright, so let's move this over to our repair station. We can actually drive it over there. And then I'm going to put you guys on mute while I check out this audio. So enjoy the silent repairing. I'll be right back. Nice. Well, everything seems to be working right now. Hopefully, I've got everything tuned nicely. Late night streaming mode, my gain's got to be all the way up. I think the issue again was there's a gain control knob on the microphone itself, and then there's a gain control knob on the G1 Manocaster mixer. So I think those were kind of clashing. Um, so yeah, I think we may have fixed it. So hopefully, future streams um, will not be choppy, I guess. But I guess a lot of that is also dependent on how the weather's cooperating and how the internet's holding up at that point in time. But the thing is, like, the videos always look pretty good. It's just the audio seems choppy. So it's definitely not a um uh what's the word? It's not a internet issue. But what we do want to do next is this Ecleon H6 engine. We also want to click on, oh, come on now, the Forex Boya Bull and utilities. All right, so that's going to show us everything we can do to this car. So let's just go to all. Of course, we know about the tires, different rims. Those are pretty simple, straightforward. I mean, let's go ahead and buy some rims, actually. I think we're going to go with some 19. We're going to go with 19-inch WTFs. Let's buy 4 of those. And then for the wheels, let's go with just the standard black, no writing. And we are going to go with, we've got these guys, or we've got, I feel like these, okay, these are drift tires. The blue ones are drift. Okay. So yeah, let's go with these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So there we go. Now, those are our rims. We want to make sure the rim bug is not. Ah, fair enough. But what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's just a short stream while I try to figure out these audio issues. But yeah, the last stream was really choppy on both my TV and my mobile device. No, I didn't check it on the TV. Maybe I should have checked it on the TV. It was just on mobile that it was like super, super choppy. Like when I heard it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, that is terrible." um, but yeah, we wanted to. So it doesn't look like they added any extra seats. It looks like they did fix the seats that had like 0 that were glitched out. I think this is one of them because that looks new. And so I think it had this picture on both of them and it said 0, but when you tried to like buy it, it wasn't in your inventory. So they fixed that, which is nice. Radiator, steering wheel. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like some of these wheels might be new. But I could be wrong on that as well. Of course, we got all the extra body or engine parts. You know what? Let's do either pink or purple neon on this thing. Let's go with. What are we thinking? Or maybe do like pink on the front and purple on the sides. I don't even know if you can mix and match neons. Let's try it. Let's do pink and purple. Then if we look at the back seats, I'll probably go ahead and put in a roll cage. That is our stock front bumper. I think we want to put that on with this guy. I'm not going to change control arms because if I do, mobile app has game audio and TV app. I can only hear you talking. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's the bitrate I'm streaming at. Could have something to do with it. I don't know what like the bit rates for mobile versus TVs are. It could be different. We've got these hood. I think I'm gonna put a cow nose hood on it. Oh, they've got a carbon fiber one. Yeah, let's do that. Don't need change interiors. There is a trunk interior, but it doesn't change anything, so nothing to do there. Mid pipe, so I guess you can do either single or dual exhaust, depending on what you wanna do to your car. Or I guess what engine's in it, I guess. Backwards from yesterday, okay. I mean, as long as it's like, I don't know, as long as it's not like cutting in and out, I'm fine. Cause like when I heard it, it sounded like it was peaking and it would like just stop all audio together and it's like super choppy. But yeah, on my mobile, I can hear it pretty good. But again, I haven't tested on my TV, so I have to. I'm trying to decide which side skirt to get. It looks like there's only two kinds. So I think I'm going to go with these with the splitter on the side, a left and a right. And then we need a spoiler. We are going for street. So I'm thinking maybe this guy. Or this guy. Because I mean, the Mustang, the body style Mustang they've gotten this is the more rounded one. It's not the square one. And then, of course, we've got taillights. And I don't like these. These are too chrome for me. You've got a taillight panel that's either black or I'm guessing painted. And then you've got the tint strip. Cool. And now we're into the engine parts. Let me go down. I do wonder. So, hold up. I don't know if you or your dad know this, but this game's got an engine. It's called an H6. And it's kind of reversed. Like pistons come out sideways. I don't know if that's like actually an engine. I mean, after this stream, I'm going to do some research and see if there's actually some type of engine that's made like this. I mean, I'm sure there is, because like I said, all their engines are based on something. Oh, and then I wanted to check and see, can I remove these wheels, or are they still bugged? Nope, worked there, okay. And this one work? Okay. So it looks like they fixed the wheel bug. I know there was another patch that went out last night, I believe. After I got done streaming, I noticed there was a patch ready to be done. Oh, do I gotta take the headlights out for this? Yep, sure do. Okay. Oh, and the oh no, those lights are built into that. Okay. Yeah, it's called an H6. So I guess the pistons are in the shape of an H, where if you think of a V6, the pistons are in the shape of a V. If you think of inline 4, you know it's just a straight line, or inline 6. This is an H6. Very interesting, I thought. I had personally never seen an engine like that, but not the most car-versed guy in the world, so I could have never seen one. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to put our Mustang back together with the new parts we bought, paint it, and that will be the end of our audio test stream. So like I said, much shorter video than before. I was really just trying to figure out these audio issues to make sure I could do both the like late night streaming and regular. I'll go with this one. And let's go ahead and put on. Oh, I gotta go to the wheel thing over here. All right, back bumper and spoiler, and we are done. All right, so oh, that is not what I expected at all. I wonder if that's a model glitch. I was thinking this would like sit on top. So yeah, we definitely don't want that one. Definitely don't want that one. So yeah, I think it's gonna be probably the other one we have. This guy. Interesting, interesting. So I don't feel like the universal spoiler models are working that they've got programmed into this game. It's like that's clearly clipping through the trunk. Okay. So that might be a bug. I do think we're going to leave it because, I mean, it looks pretty fine from the back. Nah, you know what? We're going to... Hold on, let's go back and check. That's body. We're looking for spoiler. Spoiler. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's because I'm in inventory. I was about to say there's only two. What? Alright, here we go. Spoiler. I mean, they've got them modeled for each individual car. So technically it should work. I guess we'll try this one and see. But yeah, there might just be a few bug glitches with their models. See, that one looks fine. Okay. That one looks fine. We gotta put the wheels on the rims. Wheel assembly. Select. Yeah, I mean, just like... Oh no, like I said, I just find it very interesting the way this engine looks. Alright, let's put these wheels back on. Oops, wrong button. Oh, and we gotta put the neons on. Almost forgot about those. Alright, disassembly. Let's take off the neons. Can I? There it is. About to say, can I see that? All right, so we're gonna do pink on front and back. No, let's do purple on front and back and pink on the sides. That's supposed to be purple, and the last one is pink. If I can get around there. Nice. Cool. Let's bring that down, take it to the paint booth, and that'll be it for this stream. I'm thinking of white. I'm thinking of white for this thing. Also, I need to jump in their Discord and see if the fact that I can't paint rims is a bug. You used to be able to paint rims, but now you can't. So that might be a bug as well. Anyways, let's do metallic. I think this is the widest we can get. And then let's do... oh, I didn't do whole car. Okay. Let's fix that. This looks more silver than it does white. No, maybe if I go with an acrylic? Yeah, I think that looks better, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's paint the rest of this. I'm gonna paint this black too. And then once we unlock the decal station, we can add some purple and pink accents. And I think this will look pretty cool. Nice. Oh yeah. Nice. The Mustang looks like it almost has a green tint to it. Probably just the reflection of the lights coming in. Yeah, I bet so. No, yeah, I guess. Nice. Well, there we go. Hold on, let me see. Is it like 304, I think? 327, okay. Nice. Alrighty. Well, I think we got audio at least better than it was. And I think next stream will probably be Friday again. We will hopefully get the rest of our garage opened up. All we have left really is the hydro station and the other lift. And then we can start gathering up our car collection again. Anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy this kind of content. Hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you never miss an upload. Don't forget, we've got the House Flipper 2 series going on the YouTube channel as well. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But love you guys to death, and we'll see you next time. It's Dark Skywolf, and I'm signing off for the night. Have a great weekend, a good night, good morning, or good work week, I guess, depending on when you're watching this. And we'll see you in the next one.